I grew up in a not safe neighborhood. There was a certain peace that police officers brought to chaotic situations, and that was something that I wanted to chase.
My house was primarily the one that the police came to. Physical abuse, sexual abuse, having police come to my house during my own time of need really just inspired me later on to pursue a career in law enforcement.
17 years old, joined the Navy, and while I was in the Navy, I ended up being a Master at Arms, which is the Navy's version of military police, and I loved it, and that's when I started applying to law enforcement.
There's a certain sense of wanting to serve, but as you understand what service really means, it really means giving without expecting much in return.
I have pursued education throughout my whole career. The same month that I graduated the academy, I graduated from college with a bachelor's degree. I continued that to ultimately a doctorate in 2017. And so Command College to me was just another step to continue that advancement.
I started speaking to other people who had gone to Command College, and many of them shared how it really enhanced their ability to think. Some of them said it even changed the way they approached their personal life. It changed their life.
This is something I've been doing for about 4 years, and I can say that it's one of my favorite things.
I'm here to offer you some concepts from management, from innovation literature. How do you think about innovation, and what are some tools you can use to get there?
So the mission of the Command College is quite literally the motto. It's an investment in the future. It invests in the future of the management and command level officers we have coming in, so as they move into executive ranks, they don't just fill a position or do the job, but they act ahead of the organization. They help prepare it for the future. They're surprised less often because they actually have structures that we teach them that help them see what's coming next. So they in fact can protect the public more effectively because they respond very quickly when things actually happen.
What Command College brings is a different way to think from a different perspective, but bringing it back and relating it to what we're doing.
There are some sessions that will challenge you more than others, but they prepare you for that. They tell you that ahead of time. The instructors are really easy to work with. Everyone's very supportive.
The relationships right away was something that was very exciting to be able to see, how we're going to be able to interact and become a class as opposed to a group of individuals trying to attend a training session.
The breakouts were exhilarating because you got to hear feedback from other students, from other agencies throughout the state, and how they did things.
You can really see people come to life when they talk to other people who have similar experiences, and then you throw in a concept and they get to work on a concept together. I really enjoy the energy and the creativity that happens when the groups work together.
The topics and some of the techniques that are involved in futuring is something that you can apply to various aspects of your life. And I have found myself using some of those techniques in my personal life.
Once I completed Command College, within a couple of years I was promoted to captain, so that was a huge blessing. I was so happy. I was smiling from ear to ear for a week.
When I was offered my current position as lieutenant, I was excited. It's not something that you ever feel ready for to take that next step when you get promoted, but I was ready for the challenge.
There was a point where I thought maybe I've reached the pinnacle in my career. But then as I progressed in Command College, I realized that growth is a constant. And a few months later, I was appointed as police chief. Being a leader means taking ownership. I was definitely happy, but I also knew that there was going to be a heavy weight to carry.
They leave much more optimistic, feeling more capable. They have a set of new friends and colleagues they'll keep for the rest of their careers and many for the rest of their lives, feeling as though no matter what happens, they can anticipate it and they become creators of the future itself.
I had one instructor who gave me this formula, basically the secret of life, and he said joy is a function of fulfillment and purpose. I thought, oh my goodness, fulfillment and purpose. That's what I think most of us, if not all of us, are looking for. It's the level of instruction, but it's also a willingness of the student to want to learn.
There's been multiple times that I've been able to reach out to individuals that I sat next to or did a group project with for assistance throughout the state. And so those relationships have really made it possible for me to say that the Command College experience helped me in my leadership role almost immediately.
As you move up to command level, senior management, you have to start thinking about the future. And that is what Command College is.
Not only does it give you the ability to do some really good research to be able to give back to this profession, but it will help shape you as a leader so that you can make those really crucial decisions that are going to shape your agency for years to come.
The humble heart is a teachable heart. If you go into Command College with the heart that you want to learn, a soft heart, you can definitely learn not only from the instructors, but even some of your peers. And I believe that iron sharpens iron. I am Chief Fabian Valdez, and I'm a post-Command College alumni.
I am Kelly Krigler, and I am a post-Command College alumni.
I am Captain Miriam Fox, and I am a post-Command College alumni.
I am Lieutenant Anthony Russo, and I am a post-Command College alumni.